Divya Jawhar ji, Vinay ji, any insights? Sure, Amita Sharma ji. We appreciate your commitment. Good. Any insights? Venkatramana garu, Divya Jawhar ji, Sridevi ji, Uma garu. Any insights from your self-reflection activity towards your life partner? Namaste, Anusha ji.
Namaste, namaste.
So we are asking, is there any new insights after doing that self-reflection activity?
Acha.
Okay, thank you, Amita ji. Any new insights towards your partner? That's just to be specific. So it's your time. We have another 3-4 minutes to start. If you have anything, any questions, any reflections you can share.
Sir, can we share this after the class, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
What you can share your insights in here.
Yeah, that's what, sir.
Okay. It's up to your comfort level. No, there's no force.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, sir.
I'd like to share my insights
Hi,
on the session. Yeah.
No, let me be specific. You are sharing your insight on self-reflection activity with the question that what you want to do differently with your life partner.
Yeah, so that is, yes, exactly what I would like to share. There are two most important things that I felt were very powerful. And first thing is the concept of gratitude that we discussed. You know, when we reflected on all the ways in which our life partner has impacted us and helped us develop, it was kind of an eye opener. You know, so many things that we are is because of their contribution in our life. That was an eye opener, and also the concept of competence and so that was also another very important point, acceptance and the intent and competence. So appreciating the intent and always keeping that in our mind.
That whole workshop will come later, madam. Just stick to your self-reflection activity. Whole workshop
Yeah,
will
so
start today evening, like after some time.
yes.
We will
Yeah,
request
so
you to
that's what
share.
I feel. Yeah, so
Good.
what I felt was that competence may not be there. So in my self-reflection activity, I felt that my husband has the intention. He has the intention always, the honest intention of making me happy. But then the competence may not be there. So, it he may fall short of understanding exactly what would make me happy, and then we may end up fighting sometimes, blame and everything, because he's making so much of effort, and if I'm not acknowledging, so sometimes it can lead to fights. But when we recognize this thing, these concepts, then we get a perspective. So that is what. So living with gratitude in all of these situations, I felt would help me, deal with my relationship differently.
Nice, Ishita ji. Great reflection. Happy to listen that. So I think your partner also is attending, na? Both are attending now.
Actually, he is in Vancouver, so he's in the Pacific time zone. So this is actually
okay, odd time.
2
Yes,
a.m.
yes.
Yes.
Actually,
So
there is some issue even for our planning thing. It's a good in even learning for us. We supposed to keep this late so that abroad people can also join.
Yes. He
Yes.
joins in the morning, and so afternoon session only I am joining.
Okay. Follow the recordings. We are sharing the recordings also. Okay, can do.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else to share? Divya Jawhar ji?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
మీరు ఎంతసేపు అంటే గొడవలు అర్థం చేసుకోవడము కృతజ్ఞత ఇవి చెప్తున్నారు. ఇప్పుడు పెళ్ళై ఒక 15 years 20 years అయినోళ్ళకి ఒక రకమైన ఎంప్టీనెస్, నిర్లిప్తత, దాన్ని ఎలా ఓవర్కమ్ అవ్వాలి? అప్పుడు గొడవలేమి ఉండవు, నిశ్శబ్దం ఉంటది. అంటే ఇంకా వీళ్ళు మారారు, అడ్జస్ట్ అయిపోతాము ఇద్దరం ఒకళ్ళకొకళ్ళు. ఆ నిశ్శబ్దం ఎలా అంటే ఓవర్కమ్ అవ్వాలి అంటే ఎలా మళ్ళీ ఉత్సాహంగా ఉండాలి, ఎలా ఒకళ్ళనొకళ్ళు అనేది. కృతజ్ఞత ఉండడము అనేది ఓకే అంటే నాకు కరెక్ట్ గా అడగస్తలేదు, కానీ ఒక రకమైన నిర్లిప్తత ఉంటది చూడండి. అంటే ఇంకా వీళ్ళు ఇంతే, ఇంకా మనం ఇంతే, వాళ్ళు ఇంతే, ఇది ఇంకా మారదు అనే నిరాశ, దాన్ని ఎలా ఓవర్.
Now, for the sake of everyone, I will put it in English as well. So what madam is asking that over a period of time in the long marriage, we settle into certain kind of apathy. There's no the state where there's no energy in that space. We adjust that, okay, this guy is like this. So in that kind of situation, how to really get energy back and to see this excitement, this fun, this meaning in life back in that relationship. So that's her madam's question. Madam, like, I think this is just, we introduced few concepts, but by asking certain fundamental questions, when these feelings, one after one, if these feelings are generating in your heart, this word adjustment to accommodation, we'll shift to that space where it's like, you see, when you travel in the bus or anywhere, if you and your children or your family members, you have 4 members, but only that is a 3-member seat. How you try to sit in that seat?
Adjust out.
It's not adjustment, you accommodate. You don't feel, why this guy is like this, why this guy should come with me. It's not like that. That in that adjustment there is a voluntariness. There is a voluntariness, the willingness. You're willing to sit like that. That willingness, madam, that thing should come in life back. So that's the difference between adjusting and accommodating. In accommodation, there is no pain. There is no there is no suffering. That's the better word. There may be some pain because of the other's behavior of that. So the detailed concepts we'll discuss in the longer workshop. So we request to attend, like explore this. I request that first you need to ask your deep self. Now, if I want to be happy always, what kind of my own conditionings is limiting me? Second, we need to develop these feelings in us, the feeling of trust, feeling of respect, feeling of affection, feeling of gratitude. Slowly, that energy comes back in life. Believe me, madam, I was seeing it's been a decade for me, my travel with this content. We've seen many people, and even my life, like I can say after my marriage, like mine is arranged marriage. So it's like me and my wife is completely different two personalities. What it helped me like is that asking myself this question again and again. Do I want to be happy or I want to get happiness from the other person? The moment this is clear, this is in my consciousness again and again, then I could see that I am responsible for my actions, my thoughts, my behaviors. It's me who is allowing the other person's words is hurting me. Slowly, I could, in Telugu, in Hindi, we say this word swatantrata. Swatantrata se jeena. It's me who is deciding what to do. I think that state when we comes, this energy comes back. From that space, the way you relate to the other is very different. It's very much, there's a voluntariness, there is a willingness to work with that life partner. So it takes some time. I'm not saying it will come like this. We need to work on ourselves. But believe me, the life will be, it comes back, that energy comes back. Okay, any questions from the content we discussed morning? Trust, respect, affection, and gratitude. Even from your self-reflection activity.
So with the recent discussion, you want that your goal is for happiness. So irrespective of others giving you happiness, you should strive for your own happiness. Is it so?
Yes, sir. The feeling of respect. This feeling is in me with my clarity, with what right understanding we're referring to, when I see that law, then the natural law. Naturally, this feeling comes to me. That feeling will not change with your behavior. For example, if you and me are talking, if I have a feeling of respect towards you, that won't change because of your behavior. If you are respectful, I am nice. If you are not respectful, I am also not respectful. That's not the case. What we are saying is that with the understanding, that right understanding, when you see these principles, assurance on others' intent, other is similar to me, accepting the other person with one's own shortcomings and background.
I agree.
So these principles, when you start seeing it clearly, this feeling starts to, it will be with you. Now you are not searching this feeling from in your life partner, from your life partner's behavior. You start giving this.
Yes.
When you start giving it, naturally reciprocation comes. If not coming also, You are not victim of the other person's behavior. You are clear that the other person's behavior is coming from their understanding. If they develop their understanding, their behavior will change. You'll be clear that naturally that compassion, that kindness will be in your behavior. That's what we are saying. That's
Okay. So the situation is, even though you are respecting him, you are forwarding your good intentions, the other person may not respond, and you may not get happiness from him. So what you want us to is to you search your happiness. Is it?
what I'm saying is that my happiness is not dependent on other person's behavior.
Yeah.
While I am behaving, my happiness is ensured because I am behaving with the feeling of respect, feeling of trust, feeling of affection.
Okay.
That
It means you are happy, but you should not dependent on others making you happy.
that's all. With your understanding, you are happy.
Yes.
When others are also behave like that, it will be fulfilling for both of you.
That is rare. That is
Not rare, sir.
not rare. It's a good luck. It's a luck. If other person also responds in the same wavelength, it's a good omen. But if it is not coming, even then, you should be happy in your own self.
No,
I
sir,
think
it will soon it will come. Just we need to do some work. That's all.
Yes, sir. Okay.
How much work we work. I can say myself, at least last 2 years. We all founders, we meet every year with our families.
Yeah.
So I also used to carry some kind of this because when we have certain bitter experiences, when our expectations are not meeting with your life partner, we generally cook so many things in our head, sir.
Yeah.
As a result, the dissatisfaction, because you always expecting what others cannot do and feeling bad and getting hurt again and again, then we create an image about the other. But because of our group, it helped me to ask the same question to me. Am I perfect person? Am I doing all the things towards my wife well before complaining that she's not like this, she's not doing like this? Believe me, when I start working on myself, there are many things dramatically change at home, the environment. So second thing, like there's a one misassumption is that no, the other person should be aligned the thinking. Nothing like that. So for example, one example I will tell how we really destroy our relationship rather than nurturing our relationship. I will tell with my own personal example. I'm the teacher by training. I'm the teacher. So what happens generally when you are outside teacher, you tend to be teacher at home.
Yes. Yes.
So, but wife expects a husband expects a wife, na? So, and father, mostly nowadays, even parents also we becoming teachers to our children.
Yes.
Parents are missed for children also.
Yes.
See that, like for example, what happened in my life. Me, vegetarian and pure vegetarian. My wife is a pure non-vegetarian. So we know this much before our marriage also, we know it. And rather me, what I used to do, like I did my yoga teacher training and you are so health conscious, so and so. As I used to do is that like I used to exert certain power. The power because I'm the earning member, I'm the like your male husband, so on that. We go to hotel. What is the food we should order? Relatives come home. What we should cook at home. In many ways, you exercise certain power.
Yes.
Slowly, you start giving lecturing. Look, this is not good for health. This is very good for health, and so on and so forth. And like, if you are very health conscious, you should not fall sick. But we also fall sick. Then others also get the opportunity to see that, look how healthy is your habits when before you comment. For a period of time, what happens, sir, unknowingly, when you exercise certain power, na, very sublime, these are very subtle things. You start forcing, like what we can say the word, dominating your views, your things
Yes.
on the other person.
Yes.
Other feels suffocate, sir. Other feels suffocate. It's
Yeah.
like wearing the blazer in 45 degrees temperature kind of thing. That's how they feel by being with that thing. Like for example, birthday. I also like, I love my wife. It's not like I adore that. I want to celebrate birthdays. Now you plan it, you spend so much money, you order a cake without cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Then it makes the other person so pissed off. It's so irritating. Because other person understanding is different.
Yes.
When I'm communicating, you are communicating with the language which you know. But
Yes.
you feel suffocating inside. I'm doing this much. Why she is not understanding it?
Yes, it happens.
Over a period of time, the distance between us slowly start increasing, and the dissatisfaction. These things comes in the form of counters, satires, in many forms,
Arguments.
like many things. Very subtle way it comes out.
Yes.
But when I realized, because of our team and the practices we have, that I realized it. Look, is it fair to expect me to others behave in the way I understand about the world? The others brought the way they brought up from last 30 years, whatever the education they got, what are the habits they formed, the value system how it can be over a period of time. Because I am the husband, she should do something differently.
Yeah.
The moment you respect this, you accept the other person as he is, you give this, the love, you communicate in the way they get it, not what you know.
Yeah.
When I start doing it, other person started listening to it, because
Yes.
I'm trying to communicate in the way she gets it.
Yes. Yes.
Slowly,
That is very
slowly,
important.
the other party started putting efforts that,
Yes.
okay, what matters to this person? Slowly, sir, it's never been this like that. But we both are together, like, the train, that, what I call that, patties.
Yeah.
It's our two individuals never become one, same, sir. We are
Yes.
similar. Okay.
Yes.
When we
Yes.
respect their fundamental needs, the other person, naturally the other person reciprocates. Then slowly, you build that relationship, you build that understanding, you build that common thing and a goal. Before, like, of doing any of these things, you just expect that other is not doing this, hence other is different. The other never understand. Actually, that's not how things work.
Yes.
So we need to ask this question, sir.
Yes.
What language we are using to say something, to do something, to communicate that you matters to me in my life?
Yes.
First question we need to ask this.
Yes. Sir, here you have empathy towards your wife. So you are able to realize what she wants or saying. But
No, I don't. I realize later. I don't initially.
Okay, it may be later on, but you realize that you are in a wrong path and you should come down to their level and speak in their level. That's good. But there are people, they don't want to come down to that level.
Sir,
They
other
think-
may have better clarity than us.
Yeah.
It's not that we come to their level.
Yeah.
They maybe have better clarity in many things. It's not one way, sir. This
But
is
that-
where our frame is that I know something, I need to go to their level and say something. No.
Yeah.
When you start listening to other, you realize that
Yeah.
in this aspect, my life partner has a better clarity than me in life.
Yes, yes. Here you are accepting that she has got better clarity in life than you. But when the other person doesn't accept that,
But are you
That's the problem.
accepting first?
yes,
That's where the growth, the journey starts.
no, I may not be accepting.
Then let's work on the feeling.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I will spend a few 15 minutes in the introducing another feeling. Then we will close the workshop, we'll summarize the entire thing. So another very, very important feeling in wife and husband relationship or any other relationship in the family with the children, to be precise. Since this workshop is a couples workshop, here we are talking about the wife and husband relationship. There are another two important feelings. These are the mamata, vasalya. So these are the words, but we are giving a definite meaning to it. Feel in English, feeling of guidance and feeling of care. What does it mean? The principle is that when I see that we human being is a coexistence of body and self. We have our physical needs, we have our psychological needs. Feeling of respect, care, love, knowledge, clarity. These are the self needs. Food, shelter, clothes, some costumes, car, whatever that is, my body, my physical needs. Both are important. The moment you see these two different kind of needs we have, then whoever we feel is my relative, either our children or our life partner, taking care of both the needs are very important. Right now we are doing it. It's not that we are not doing it, but what is the feeling? So the feeling of responsibility towards the self of my relative. When I see that my life partner has a self and it has its needs. Same way, my life partner has a body and it has its needs. Taking care of the responsibility towards the body. What are the body needs? Nurturing and protection. Food, shelter, and things. What are the self needs? Right understanding and right feeling. Both are important. But we need to ask ourselves, are we fulfilling these feelings, both the feelings, or by providing good house, good vehicle, or good some shopping, money, we are assuming that we are also taking care of their self needs. One of our co-founder Giriji, he was drawn this attention in one of our meeting. Look, whenever we fall sick, the other person, immediately we rush. We take the fruits. We were worried what happened. But when other person is not happy, when other person is doing some shouting or some doing the wrong, we keep on criticize. Why we don't see that? Look, when the physically ill, the body is not well. So he or she needs extra care during that time. But when self is not well, my life partner need more care, more feeling, more accommodation, more talking, and And why we don't see this? When we understand this, we have both. We need to pay attention to the need of the both of our life partner, the self needs and the physical needs. But nowadays, where is the time? Mostly if you see that, we assume that by providing physical facilities more, we think that we are taking care of our life partner, even our children. We say, now what else, what I'm doing all these things for you. Can someone go to mute? I think. So are we able to see this reality? In your life, with your life partner, are you able to pay attention to self needs as well as the body needs? What is the feeling? So the beauty here is that to help the other person to provide guidance, first I need to have the right understanding. Na? I need to live properly. Na? Without me living that definite conduct, how I can provide that to my life partner? So hence the responsibility to develop this understanding and feeling in me is more and more important. So this is the feeling of care and feeling of guidance. Since we have only 2 days workshop, we are introducing it in short. Is there any questions on it? Any questions on the feeling of care and feeling of guidance?
No, sir, it's very clear. You have spoken very clear. There are no questions.
The others? Just type yes if everyone is clear. Then we'll move ahead. Okay, Srikanji, thank you. Others can just type it whether you are here with me, that behind the black screen. It's very difficult for me to recognize whether you are here or not. Yes, okay. Okay. Others? Good. Good. Thank you. So with this, the last, not least, but very important thing is this most misunderstood thing is one word in wife and husband relationship: love. So like this love, we use this word a lot. I love you, or like this word love, prem. So it is very, very important to understand it in a right way. Morning, what the Sumanji drawn your attention to, the affection, that feeling of being related to that person. If you are not related to anyone, feeling of opposition to every other being, it can be one state. At least you are able to see that I am related to this person or many people. We call affection, the sneha bhav. The love is that the feeling of being related to all. In Hindi and Telugu, we call ananyata, prem. What does it mean? Anya means someone. Ananya means no one is the other. I am related to all. So this feeling of love, the feeling is for everyone, but action is with the people who I'm directly connected to. So at least can we love the one person unconditionally, the life partner? So that's the thing we are trying to draw your attention. What does it mean? I love the humanity, but I cannot go with one person who is in my house, who I committed that I will travel with this person lifelong. So we need to think about that. So the wife and husband relationship is the practice ground, the Almighty given practice ground to practice this love. Unconditional, at least one person in life, no conditions at all. Seeing that I am related to this person. So that's very, very important. So as first day Suman introduced, we had recognized that right understanding is important. Right understanding at all the levels, at the level of self, individual level, means self and body, family level, society level, nature level, and existence. This clarity is required all the levels. One small segment is a family. To be precise, life partner. What is my role? What kind of understanding helps me to live in a fulfilled manner? This is the question we started yesterday morning. That's what we discussed. With what kind of understanding the feeling can be ensured and our behavior can be more responsible and more fulfilling. This is what one part it, but the entire some proposal about the all the parts is what we call Jeevan Vidya workshop. We request whoever you find it some insight, interesting insights, please attend the full workshop, 7-day workshop. Soon we will announce it. Since anyway your contacts will be with us, we will send the information to you, the next program. So it's just an introductory session, because whoever thinks my wife and husband relationship is important, at least they may come to the workshop for to explore that area. Then we start understanding, what if this is the thing, what if money, what if this guy, what if life, the many questions that might be coming now. So that those perspectives will be very much, you see the problem little holistically and the solution also little holistically in the Jeevan Vidya workshop. Second thing is that we have two minds, our conscious mind, our subconscious mind. Consciously now you are attending this workshop, you feel that, sir, very nice, these concepts are very good. However, you feel that many workshops you might have attended before also. But once you go to your life, again your life goes to that normal state, daily routine, life takes over. Because there is so much feeding in subconscious mind that will take over your conscious mind. So what we need is that we need affirmation. You need to make it like that. You need to reinforce what is the right thing to do in life. So that requires some more conscious effort from your side. So it's a good first starting step in the direction. So please come to that future workshops and please explore yourself. You need not to come this workshop, any workshop you can attend, but try to take responsibility to develop right understanding in yourself. So it's like that road, in the mud road in the village. However, that bullock cart wants to go to a new path, but because that path, the previously set path is so fixed, it falls into that path. This is what happens with us, even in our wife and husband relationship, our tendencies, our behavior tendencies. So we require continuous, consistent practice and understanding. So that's what we leave with you. So it's a starting of the journey. Please continue the self-reflection part. So these 3 capabilities you need to develop, whatever you do, wherever you go. Some awareness about yourself. At least after 2 days, are you little aware about your own feelings, your own thoughts towards the relationship? Then investigation, you need to ask yourself why I am doing what I am doing. If something is not making sense, still why I am doing it. Should be able to investigate in your own life and evaluate. If I am not doing this is not right, what is right? And how I can go with it. That's with the self-evaluation, you can evolve. So when this is the competencies we need to develop. Whatever the workshops you attend, whatever the books you read. So in your wife and husband relationships, we wish all the best for you to develop more awareness and honest self-introspection and self-evaluation, so that you will be very much plan and work for more fulfilled life. So with this, I am stopping it here. This is the summary, what we're trying to draw your attention to. What for next 1 hour we would like to see is that it's very important to listen from each other, so that we know what's you taken away, and also other person also will get much learning from each other sharing, because you are talking from your real life. So we request, if you are a wife and husband, you can both sit together and share. You can switch on your video. Before you share, just I request take 1 minute, 2 minutes to put on the paper answer to 2 questions. What are the like 2-3 key takeaways from last 4 sessions? 2 or 3 key takeaways or key learnings. Second, what you want to do differently from 5 o'clock onwards or 5:30 onwards in your family towards your partner. Those are the 2 things I request everyone to write. The first thing, what are the 2-3 key learnings or takeaways? The second thing, what you want to do differently from tomorrow onwards or from today evening onwards. Take a couple of minutes, request everyone put it on the paper.